size. Both have, I guess, what you call Division I size. As the Cajuns come up with the loose ball, and they'll have the first crack at it. And they'll start the basically the same lineup that has started each of the first two games, with Akuba and Jordan Brown inside, Kentrell Williams, rather Kentrell Garnett inside, as Akuba has it in. Akuba gives the Cajuns an early 2-0 lead. Lance Williams, product of Baton Rouge, running the point out of St. Michael High School. He's working up against a good defender in Kentrell Garnett.
Great defender, great on-the-ball defender.
On the drive is Williams. He'll kick it out to Corey Dunning, the Lafayette High product. Drive inside, knocked away. Akuba comes up with the loose ball, and the Cajuns come away with it on an athletic move. Julian takes it to the rack and with the reverse.
Great defense on that end. If you can guard the basketball, Dan, it allows the other players to stay with their man. And Garnett is, man, one of the best I've seen at guarding the basketball. They get the steal and a great finish on the reverse layup by Julian.
Makai Richards outside, Richard rather, outside as they get it back to Williams. King will come out to try to set a screen, but Mart takes it himself. Long cross-court pass that goes into the first round. The team has forced 41 turnovers in 2 games.
They can flat out defend on the ball. Great team defense. And that time, just Xavier nowhere to go. Ends up throwing a bad pass, trying to skip pass against man-to-man. Ill-advised.
Julian outside, and there'll be a block call.
Step out and switch some of those handoffs and ball screens, and that time just a little late with it.
TJ Jones, yep. TJ Jones checks back in, or checks in for the Gold Rush. Product of Opelousas, played at that standout program at Lafayette Christian.
No doubt, same school as Greg Williams. Great program there. May have a shot clock or game clock issue.
29 on the shot clock, and it probably should not be that many, as our referee Chuck Jones spotted that. Chuck Jones, Michael Swoboda, and Nomi Kidwai, our 3 officials tonight, all assigned out of the Sun Belt Conference. And now we'll get it back to 20 on the shot clock as the Cajuns inbound. Williams was looking for the cutter. Now he'll give it off to Akuba. He'll spin in the lane, put up the shot off the back iron, no good. And the Gold Rush controls the rebound. Jalen King averages 8.5 rebounds a game. He leads the Gold Rush in rebounding.
Xavier plays defense too. Now they get dug in and get stops and finish it with a defensive rebound. And here again, great defense. Look how they push him all the way out to the midline.
Drive inside by Richard, up off glass, no good. Julian runs it down, saves it to Akuba, but can't keep it in bounds, and it will be Xavier ball. Yeah, Eric, you missed 30 seconds.
And so far, unable to get a shot attempt up. Great defense of this Louisiana team.
King hands it off to Jones, who's checked in, being guarded by Garnett, and he'll leave it inside. Nice give and go. Can't get the shot to go, was King. Again, the offensive board, and put back by Corey. Right at 5 a game. Can't get the free throw to go. And quickly down court to Julian. He beats everybody down floor. Can't get the layup to go, though, as Makai Richard comes away with it. In transition, leaves it for Mart. And Jones will set up the offense. Had the nice dish last time. This time the little teardrop underhander. TJ Jones, averaging 5 points a game, gets his first bucket.
One way to beat pressure is to attack it. He finishes with the sweet left-handed floater.
Drive inside this time by Williams, but not so far this year. Williams gets the second one to go.
And Louisiana extending pressure a little bit. Garnett on the ball against Jones.
Gets a screen from King, and then he'll leave it for King. Back out to the top to Mart. Had the double team for a second. Gets past Julian, takes it to the hole, and lays it in. Rayshawn Mart, the senior from Houma, averaging 18 a game.
That's a nice move by Mart. Comes in averaging about 18, 19 points a game. He can shoot it and he can get to the rim.
Brown, as it goes through his hands, trying to save it, but into the hands of Mart. He'll take it all the way down. Akuba knocks it away. Well, check that. It was Julian that knocked it away. Garnett will put up the quick three. That's not there, but Akuba is there for the offensive board. Gets the turnaround. Theo Akuba, the 6'11 junior from Montgomery, has his first basket.
That's one way to relieve that ball pressure, to set ball screens. There's another one. He kind of faked it that time, jumped out of the way.
Richard working against Williams. Give and go to King. Long cross court goes to Jones. He's got the open shot. He'll put it up and hit it. A three-pointer. T.J. Jones with 5 early points. And the Gold Rush up by 2. Going to the first media timeout that'll be coming. Akuba on the turnaround. Can't get it to go off the rim. And here comes the Gold Rush the other way. That one's blocked away by Julian, his second block shot.
Coach Williams wanting a goaltend, but I think he got there. Julian protecting the rim tonight for Louisiana. Here's Brown.
Jordan Brown on the drive. He'll put it home with the left hand. The junior from Roseville, California. His dad, Dion, was a standout for the Cajuns back in the 80s. Team that won the Great Alaska Shootout and went to the Final Four of the NIT. Inside, King lost the handle as he went up. Cajuns come away with the loose ball. Garnett will put it into the hands of Brown, and he will drive. Sorry, nice spin move and puts it home. Jordan Brown with 4 quick points.
And you're going to have to pick your poison with those two guys inside, Akuba and Brown. You can't leave Akuba to help on Brown, so both of those guys will get a lot of one-on-one coverages and another turnover for Louisiana.
Corey Dunning expected race. They had that 6-1 record, and they will still be 6-1 regardless of what happens tonight. But Coach Williams has his team out with 5 straight wins as they head into their next NAIA game. Michael Thomas has checked in for Louisiana, tries to get it to Gay, but finds in the corner. And Greg Williams, who's shooting 62% outside the arc. It's in the top 25 nationally.
Thomas in the game can move Greg Williams to the wing, and he finds a wide open corner 3. Also, Jalen Dalcourt, the Lafayette High product, into the ball game. So a lot of Lafayette flavor in this one. Travel.
And out of bounds, actually, when Corey Wells, the two sides that hail from Louisiana and played their high school ball here in the state.
A lot of talent in this state, and I know a lot of the coaches here, college coaches in the state, try to keep them home. They don't always get to, but now transfer portal and things like that, you get a lot of guys coming home.
Duguay will give it back to Dalcourt. Lafayette High transferred back from San Jose State. Down low, Gay, cross-court pass, finding Williams again for the 3. That's no good. Corey Wells with the rebound, the sophomore from Murphy, Texas, who averages right at 4 a game.
Duguay drew a double team that time, and he's able to find Williams on the weak side of the court. Williams unable to go 2 for 2.
Mart looks for the drive. He'll kick it back outside, put it back in the hands of Jones. Again, the drive, the little teardrop shot is up, no good. But the Gold Rush is there for the rebound. Jones has it, and he'll draw the foul. He'll go to the line.
Tough now. He can handle it, and he can get into the paint and score over those bigs, and he does have a great touch.
He's got 7. Pulls Xavier back within 3. Williams draws a double team. They get it down low to Akuba. Got it hit on the way up. Gay has the rebound. Cajuns kick it around. Akuba tried to tip it in on the lob pass. Couldn't get it to go. Here comes the Gold Rush again, playing in transition.
That was a great pass by Williams, unable to finish. Here's T.J. Jones again into the paint.
He'll kick it out to Corey Wells, and he's going to get hit for, 3-second violation.
Rush and Coach Williams deciding to double team Greg Williams when they set that ball screen and just let the other 3 guys help on the roll.
6 turnovers already for Xavier.
Denying Greg Williams now.
Looking for a pass, gets it cut off. He'll give it to Akuba. He'll take it down the lane and then kick it out to Dalcourt. Thomas for three at the top. Michael Thomas with his first three-pointer of the year. First attempt of the year.
That's great ball movement and a great extra pass. One more pass by Dalcourt finds Thomas, who knocks it down.
Wells will kick it back in the corner. Jones again, but that one's off iron. Down low to Akuba. He beat the defense down, and a foul will be called. Akuba will be going to the line when we New York. I say freshman because he did play extensively last year at 4 double-figure scoring games last year.
Yeah, bring in 6'10" to score 6'11", and he's got some talent and some ability. He's got a high motor, too, on the glass. Now Louisiana with a little pressure, with some press.
Cameron Wells tries to dump it inside. Nice idea, but Dunning just couldn't handle the pass, and Duguay came away with the loose ball.
Yeah, made a nice play out of that trap. Throws the lob, but unable to finish around the basket. There's a double team again off of the ball screen. Got him right where they want him.
Kick it over in the corner. Dalcourt for three. He is the guy that the Cajun coaches are waiting to get untracked from the field.
Beautiful job of ball movement out of that trap. Finding Dalcourt on the wing. He can stroke it now. He's going to have a good year coming off the bench for this Louisiana team.
Three balls put up by Richard. That's no good. And Antoine Jones, who checked in during the timeout, comes away with the rebound, but a turnover as Cajuns tried to get it.
Playing hard, going to the basket, trying to find the open man.
Antoine Jones, transfer from Creighton, played in 30 games for Creighton last year. Jones on the drive, being guarded by Thomas. Nice crossover by Mart. He'll kick it outside to Jones. He'll put up the jumper. That's no good. Richards is there for the rebound. Richards averaging 7 rebounds a game off the bench. So dipsy-do move and off the backboard. And Jalen Dalcourt has 5 points early. After shooting only 25% in the first 2 games, that number is going to go up.
And that's what hitting that first three will do. That defense has got to come to you at the three-point line, and he's quick enough to get to the basket.
Rayshawn Mart launches the three and hits it. He's only shooting 14.3% outside the arc, but nailed that one. Gay will hand off to Jones. Looking for Richards inside, wasn't open. Dalcourt goes on the drive. Might have got away with a travel as the ball comes off the glass, and Dunning comes away with the rebound.
That Euro step, man, has changed the game. That's a great move, you're right, but that was almost a jump to the next step, but he got away with it.
Jones on the drive draws the foul.
Opportunity for the guards to drive left. Jones does that, draws the foul.
Jordan Brown and Kentrell Garnett check back in for Louisiana, driving the baseline, putting it up off the
defense, man. Both teams really get after it on the ball defense. They're in pretty good position to help, and you're going to have to take care of the basketball if you're going to win this game tonight.
Richard can't find an opening. 6 on the shot clock. He'll take it inside. Nice leave for Jalen King. He gets his first bucket. Big 6'10" senior from Pasco, Washington. Transfer from Eastern Washington. And there's a turnover going the other way and knocked away by Arm after the ball.
After the ball. But if you get that ball first, a lot of times they'll let you get away with it. Great hustle. Julian back in.
King in the corner. He'll kick it way back out to Richard, and Xavier will set up the offense. Drive inside. That one's knocked away. Jordan Brown on that block, and he's sprinting the other way. But Garnett will stop and take the three. That one's no good, off iron, and Mart comes away with the rebound. Mart trying to avoid the double team. Goes back to King, and cross-court pass will go to Richard. Almost loses it. Runs it down. Still plenty of time on the shot clock.
All these Louisiana bigs with great timing to block shots. A lot of rim protectors for this Raging Cajun team.
Mart with 4 on the shot clock. He'll hand it off to Dunning. His jumper's no good. Loose ball for a moment, but Thomas runs it down. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds by Rayshawn. It will stay with the Cajuns when we return. 7:49 left in the first half. Louisiana.
And I can see why. They get after the basketball, but when shots go up, they contest. They get a hand in the shooter's face. Well, it's going to be tough to get a hand in his face. Wow.
Inside drive, Jordan Brown with the turnaround. He's averaging 12.5 a game. That leads this team. Very balanced scoring. He's got 6 tonight.
And he's been as advertised, man. He's talented and gets it done on both ends of the court.
Jones being harassed by Garnett. Ty Harper's in. Pass inside is knocked away by Akuba and taken to the rack. Julian. He will draw the.
Watch this. He tries to dunk. Oh, he almost finished that too. 1 out of 2 at the line.
Julian's got 3 points.
And one of the better defenders on the team, Ty Harper, into the game. I know you mentioned him. He can absolutely guard the basketball as well. There's another knockaway by Louisiana. Kobe Julian that time getting it done on the defensive end once again.
It'll stay with the goal rush. Now 16 on the shot clock. Right now, Xavier hitting 31.6% from the field. Cajuns right at 50%. Nice dish inside, but nobody there as Brown comes away with the loose ball. He'll go to the hole and put up the little teardrop shot.
And man, that's tough. That's the offhand too.
8 points for Jordan Brown.
A little coast to coast for Mr. Brown.
Mart tries to drive, draws the double team. They'll kick it back to Jones. And you can hear the Cajun bench getting into it defensively. And coming up with a steal is Garnett. 9 turnovers for the goal rush. Brown will take the 3 ball.
Oh, feeling it. Heat check. Inside, outside. Welcome to the Cajun Dome, Mr. Brown.
11 points for Jordan Brown.
Wow.
He's almost got his season average.
How do you stop that? He posts you up, jump hook, finishes with the left hand, steps out facing the basket. You don't come guarding. He hits a 3. Kid's a big-time player. See why he ended up at Arizona. Now he's back here in the Cajun Dome.
King will kick it out. Long 3 ball by Rayshawn Mart. He's got 2 of those tonight. He's got 8 points. And he was only 3 of 21 outside the arc in the first 7 Xavier games.
A little better offense, a little ball movement that time by the goal rush. They get the shot they want. Louisiana looking to go inside and a knock away by Xavier.
Taking it all the way to the hole and laying it in is Mekhi Richard. Product of Morgan City. Transferred back from northern New Mexico.
Now a little full court pressure by the gold rush. Just trying to get Louisiana out of their rhythm as Greg Williams sets the check back in.
And there's the steal. Corey Dunning, the big 6'9", product of Lafayette High, but Harper comes away with it again. And Julian off the 3-point play. He's got 6 points. Came in averaging 11 a game.
Williams in for Garnett. Williams will probably run the point with Harper at the 2.
Drive inside. That one's knocked away as Mart. Yeah, I think they're just realizing it. That it's Cajun basketball. As Brown looking to throw the long court pass down court to Akuba. To stay in, I thought he was going to go out, but Akuba is going to get the blow.
Needs a blow. That's exactly right.
Yeah, it didn't look like he quite had the hops on that maybe earlier, but he did get caught a little off guard. I think wasn't expecting the pass. Mart working against Brown. He'll kick it out in the corner over to Wells. Jumper left it short.
For Kobe Julian.
6'7" freshman. District MVP while at Karen Crow. And a shooter, 67% from 3-point range this year. Brown on the drive. He puts up the teardrop up and in. Tell you what, the 5'8" guy's not afraid to take it inside.
T.J. Jones with a nice move. You put that much pressure on you, and he loves that teardrop. And when you're at that size, you've got to be able to shoot it over those 6'10", 6'11" guys in the paint.
He's got 9 points down low to Brown. And picking up the foul is going to be Chris Ward, his second. Something's a little off because obviously this team has been very, very good from the free throw line over the past 4 years.
They have been, and sometimes it's kind of a ripple effect. A couple guys miss a few, the next guy gets there, and it's hard to really get going again. There's a little full court pressure, and now great on-ball defense. That's Duguay on the ball right now, getting through ball screens.
Rayshawn Mart trying to find an angle. Now taking it inside, putting it up off glass, no good, is Cameron Wells, the sixth man for the Gold Rush. Cajuns come away with the rebound, and Gay can't handle the deep pass. And it will be Gold Rush ball when we come back. 3:39 left in the first half. Louisiana leads in this all-Louisiana battle by 13 here at the Cajun Dome. Jordan Brown's father, Dion, was a great player for the Cajuns in the early 80s. But, Eric, I don't know if Dion had the kind of athletic, pure ability that his son Jordan has.
No, I don't. In 2018, he was the number 19 ranked recruit in America. And I know Coach Marlin really tried to get him here out of high school. Wound up going to Arizona. Was actually the 2021 Pac-12 sixth man of the year. So that's saying a lot in that conference and being able to do that. And boy, tonight he's showing it. He's showing his entire game: post moves, facing the basket, getting to the basket, and also knocking down a three-pointer.
Jones gives it off to Wells. They'll come back out to the top to Richard. Working on Williams, drive inside. That's no good. Dalcourt comes away with the loose ball. Williams being guarded by Wells. Now he'll bring it out and set up the offense again. Double team leaves Brown free, but Williams is going to take it all.
It's kind of a risk reward when you do double team. Greg Williams knocks down the free throw. You do double team, that does put less guys back to stop the basketball. If you can get out of that double team, you can create for yourself or for your teammates, and Greg Williams finishes himself that time and finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. 7
points for Williams. Mart working against Gay. A lot of body contact there as it gets cut off, and now Gay knocks it away and chases down the loose ball. Good hustle by the senior from Dakar, Senegal. Three by Williams is no good, but rebound by Brown puts up the shot. That's no good. First miss he's had tonight. And the Gold Rush coming the other way. Wells was looking for the drive. He'll put it into the hands of Dunning. And now Mart will drive. He'll kick it in the corner. Long three balls put up and good. Makai Richard's got 5 points. 42% shooter outside the arc. He leads the Gold Rush team.
Now the Gold Rush jump into a zone, the 2-3 matchup zone. They get out of the man-to-man and gonna try to make Louisiana hit something from deep. They're shooting it better now. Louisiana inside. Brown.
His 15-footer leaves it short. Richard with the rebound, and here comes the Gold Rush again. Quickly down court, basket. future Sun Belt Conference member. That's a 6 o'clock game, and that one will air on ESPN+. And the free throws missed, and Akuba comes away with the rebound.
Trajan Wesley into the game, another one of the Louisiana players battling some injuries. Nice ball movement that time.
Duguay with his first basket. He extends the Cajun lead back to 13. Pull-up jumper all fired. Wesley was there, but Akuba has the rebound.
Great defense by Dalcourt, not allowing the drive and also contesting the shot. Duguay attacks.
Can't get it to go. Akuba keeps it alive. It's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay. We'll get a blow for the goal rush. Lance Williams checks back in. Cajuns will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Gay, and he'll bounce it off of Corey Wells out of bounds. And
bounds beneath their own basket. Xavier does a good job that time. And this time making them reset their offense as they jump back into man-to-man.
Gay thought about the three. Now he'll drive and put up a tough shot, partially blocked. Wanted the foul, didn't get it. As Dixon came away with the loose ball.
Coach Marlin can't be happy with those two shots by Duguay. Rushed and off balance.
Corey Wells with the shot, that's no good. Gay controls the defensive rebound. He'll leave it down low for Akuba. Can't get it to go again, but draws the foul. Akuba averaging 9 points and 8 rebounds, misses both ends.
It's contagious sometimes. He's a good free throw shooter. Sometimes when you start missing, it's hard to get back on track. I know Coach Marlin will spend some time on that at practice this week.
Dixon tried to drive, got cut off on the baseline.
Great
now
defense.
Dribbles into traffic. He's able to kick it out, and a long three ball rims it out, no good. Akuba comes away with the board. Richard thought he had the three-pointer. 5 on the clock as Wesley, and he's going to draw the foul with only 1.6 seconds left. Junior from Navasota, Texas. 1.5, long shot's going to come up. So the Gold Rush doing a good job hanging in there on the boards against this very tall and athletic Louisiana team.
They're doing a nice job of blocking out, finishing off defensive possessions with rebounds, and T.J. Jones will start the second half at point for Xavier.
And the Gold Rush get the first crack at it. Rayshawn Mart doesn't take him long. He had 10 in the first half. He's got 12 now.
Great drive to the basket. Kind of change up their sets that time with a double high ball screen, able to get to the basket for a layup. Akuba to the rim.
At the high post, found the opening first half. Make that 5 out of 7 as he finishes off the three-point play. And the Cajuns match their biggest lead at 16.
Two guys from LCA, one with the basketball, one playing defense. Greg Williams on T.J. Jones. Another high ball screen.
Jones will kick it across court. Mart again for 3. That one goes in and out. Loose ball, Kobe Julian. He seems to come up with a lot of loose balls for this team.
He's tough in there, man. Big, strong kid, athletic. Good to see him on the court and healthy.
Put it back into Greg Williams' hands. Williams had 7 points in the first half. Akuba looks for the drive. He'll take it down low, put it up inside, can't get the roll. Kick out. The Gold Rush come away with it as Dunning finally corrals the loose ball. Quickly down court, Richard with the long 3. That's no good. Garnett in the fight for the rebound, and he'll step out of bounds, and the ball will go back over to the Gold Rush.
A couple pretty good looks for the Gold Rush. T.J. Jones was able to swing it to the other side for a wide open 3 that just crawled out. Both digging in, getting after it in man-to-man defense.
Ward will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. King will leave it for Jones. Drive inside, good dish inside to Jalen King, and King has got his second basket.
There's a turnover.
Steal away by Mart. It's going to go out of bounds, but it will stay with the Gold Rush. And again, a nice defensive play as Garnett found himself under a lot of pressure on the sidelines and just had to go get it to avoid the layup on the other end.
They sent 2 guys at Greg Williams that time, forcing the turnover. And good hustle by Williams to get it back.
And Bob Marlin's going to take an early timeout. 18-16 left in the second half. Cajuns by 14 here at the Cajun Dome. Listen for a big 6 p.m. contest. That'll be right here on ESPN+. Those two teams played a close game in Baton Rouge last year. Ended up being a 6-point game as they drive inside by T.J. Jones. Goal rush only 2 out of 5 from the line. Now just 2 out of 6. And Jordan Brown has his 4th rebound. And looking to drive, gets it knocked away. Inside, tries to get it to Antoine Jones, but that's knocked away. A Cajun turnover and taking it to the hole. And fouled on the way there, Rayshawn. Coming in the ball game.
Percentages say this one's going in. Nope. Richards can't come up with it.
Finally does control it. Jones was battling with him. They'll put it back in the hands of Wesley. He'll run the point. Brown outside. He's already made his first 3-pointer of his career early in the first half, but didn't take that one, as he will kick it off, and T.J. Jones is going to pick up his first foul.
In that zone, the gaps are where you want to attack, and Trajan Wesley quick enough to get in there and draw the foul.
Wesley will inbound it, put in the hands of Jones. Back to Wesley. He'll launch the 3 ball. That's off the back iron. Jalen King controls for the goal rush. Little teardrop shot up and in. Rayshawn Mart's got 2 baskets this half. He's got 14 in the game.
Gold rush in attack mode right now.
Sneaking up on his 18-point-a-game average. Brown down low. They'll kick it back to Brown. He made 1 3-pointer. Now he makes another one. Jordan Brown had not made a 3-pointer at Arizona, at Nevada, or in the first 2 games in a Cajun uniform. But he's got 2 tonight.
Yes, indeed. He was 0 for 5 as a college player coming in, and 2 for 2 tonight. When you feel it, you feel it. Too much contact. Foul on Garnett.
Richard will inbound it. He'll put it in the hands of King. Jones being guarded by Wesley. Tried to get it down low. Good job of getting it into the hands of King, but then he got surrounded and a turnover. Wesley will take it all the way to the rack. The 5'9" junior from Navasota, Texas, with his first bucket. And his first bucket since coming back to live action.
And good to see him healthy again, and that's his game right there. He's got speed, he's got strength, gets all the way to the rim and finishes with the layup.
Mart leaves it for Dunning. The Lafayette High product looking for a gap. Now he'll kick it cross court. Put it to Mart again, and he hits another one. Rayshawn Mart's got 3 threes. That matches his output of the whole season when he was only 3 out of 21.
Dalcourt just giving him too much room, a little bit lazy on the closeout with his hands down. And
inside, Richards was wide open and drew the foul. Might have been on the PM Central Time as Isaiah Richards hits both ends of the free throw for his first 2 points. Louisiana again matches its largest lead at 16. Inside, Jones up off glass, gets it to go again. T.J. Jones very good at that little teardrop shot.
You develop that when you're that size over the years to be able to score over those big guys, and that's a great move as he refuses to screen. Akuba on the other end. That
won't go, but Jones, Antoine Jones for the Cajuns, able to run down the rebound. Wesley will kick it out. Dalcourt for 3. Jalen Dalcourt's got a couple of trays. 2 out of 14 on the season, but a lot better shooter than that number would show you. He's got a couple tonight on only 2 attempts. Shots put up, no good. It's going to go out of bounds, but it will stay with the goal rush.
And that was a great pass and kick it out to Dalcourt, who was ready, and he knocked it down.
Inbound jumpers put up on the baseline by Corey Wells, and he's got his first basket of the night. Wells averaging 5.5 a game.
It's a nice play right there, a little back screen. Sometimes the guy who sets the screen is more open because they go with the cutter.
Down court to Akuba. He'll take it down low to Richards. Goes up, can't get the shot, but does draw the foul. And in there, but did pick up the foul. Second free throw also in and out. And Gold Rush come away with the rebound. Richard will take it into the lane. It's going to bounce off the rim, and Dalcourt has the rebound. Julian down low to Isaiah Richards. Nice pass by Kobe, and nice finish by the freshman from Brooklyn.
Great play by Julian. You attack the basket until someone comes help, and the help came. Bounce pass to Richards, who can finish.
Corey Dunning will check back in as Richard will go out. Cross-court pass run down now by Cameron Wells, and nope, it'll be a foul. Thought it was a jump ball. Regis Wesley will get a break.
Good minute, Wesley. Good to see him healed up from that foot injury that he's been battling, and you can see the quickness and speed when he's healthy.
Jones got a step for a minute, but has to kick it back to Mart. He's had the hot hand. He'll take it inside. Dipsy-do is up and in. Rayshawn Mart's got 9 points in this half and 19 in the game. Julian on the baseline. Cross-court pass. Dalcourt for three. He's got another one. Louisiana coaches have been saying they've been waiting for Jalen Dalcourt to break out. He's got 3 threes tonight.
He can shoot it. My son Eli played a lot of AAU with Jalen Dalcourt growing up, him and Greg Williams, and I saw those guys growing up and how much better they got over the years. He can shoot the basketball.
Jones tries to penetrate, knocked away by Richards out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Gold Rush.
And this is a nice adjustment, I think, by Williams. In that first half, we're attacking the basket. TJ doing a nice job. TJ doing to the paint, finishing himself, and also finding some of the other Gold Rush who can finish around the basket.
Richard gives it up to Wells. He'll leave it down low, drive inside. Can't get it to go the first time for Corey Wells. Second time up, draws the foul.
Xavier again attacking the basket in that pressure defense, and a nice dunk. Now they'll extend the defense, try to get a few turnovers, see if they can get back into this one. Dalcourt has it out in front. Here comes the trap.
Able to dribble out of it to the baseline. He'll leave it for Duguay. He saw an opening, but gets it to Julian right in front of the Cajun bench. That won't go. Cameron Wells comes away with the rebound. And the pace has picked up considerably in the last couple of minutes. That's knocked away, but the foul's going to be called.
Dalcourt going to get out of that trap like he did last time. Julian had a real good look from the corner. Just wasn't able to knock it down. Now they're in denial. Here comes Greg Williams with it.
Williams able to break the man-to-man. Gets it knocked away, though. Loose ball, scramble for it. Williams came up with it, but it's going to be a held ball situation. Cajuns will maintain possession.
Williams rotate out of it, try to pick off those passes when they throw it out of the trap. Oh, nice play there.
Inside. Dalcourt found the opening. He's got 13.
Lined up at the free throw line, and somebody switched, and the other guy didn't hear it. Dalcourt with the easy deuce.
Kick out pass from Mart off target, but Richard's able to run it down. With 8 on the shot clock. Double team. Julian knocks it away. He'll go the other way and flush it. Julian's got 8. Came in averaging 11 a game. Drive inside, knocked away on the drive by Wells. I think Richards got the block. Now that one's picked off as Richard got into the passing lane. 2-on-1 for the Gold Rush, and Mart's able to finish it. Well, he's had a strong second half. 11 points in the half, 21 in the game. Richards. He'll draw the foul on Dunn.
Better look as we're getting now that we're back on the court of some of these guys. And Isaiah Richards, I liked his motor last year, and he's going to play an important part for Coach Marlin's team this year.
We were a COVID isolation last year, way up in the top of the Cajun Dome.
So much better being right here courtside.
T.J. Jones gets a screen, kicks it off to Dunning, who's out at the top of the key, launching the 2-ball just inside the line. Mekhi Richard, he's got 9. Obijuin with the double fake, tried to put it down inside low to Akuba. It's going to get knocked away by the goal rush, hits the out-of-bounds stripe. Cajuns will maintain possession.
Louisiana with their starting lineup back in. You see the quick hands by the goal rush. And now Julian will head to the bench. And Thomas, who played some good minutes at the point in the first half, checks back in.
The freshman from Lake Charles and Hamilton Christian High. As the inbounds pass comes to Kuba, picked his pocket. Richard did from behind him, and he'll take it all the way to the hole. 11 points for Richard. And the goal rush gets back within 13. Down low to Akuba. Makes the turn, can't get the shot to go, but Brown, who checked back in, has the rebound, and then he gets it taken away by Richard. That time, not so much success driving it to the basket as a couple of Cajuns were up trying to block that one. Thomas with the teardrop. That's off iron, but Akuba is there. Can't get it to go again.
Letting them play, Dan. They're letting them play.
Brown will take the jumper in the lane. That's off iron. Brown with another chance. That one won't go. Jalen King finally comes away with it for the goal rush.
A lot of contact on both ends and just not enough to call right now. Let the kids decide it. I like it.
4 shots that time for the Cajuns, all within about 6 feet of the basket. This one's knocked away. It will stay with Xavier. Kuba looks a little frustrated. He's only 2 for 10 from the field. Seems like every time he goes up, it's a contested shot. Inbounds to Mart, looking for the baseline. Couple points, 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds is the high mark for any of the goal rush. Second free throw does drop, so Dunning's got 3 points. And it's a 12-point game, closer than it's been in a long time. Brown.
There, but decides to stay on his feet and try to stop Brown. Can't do it.
Just the 6th foul on the goal rush, so no shooter. This time Akuba gets the spin and gets the roll this time. Akuba with 10 points.
Nice post move by the big fella. Gets to the front of the rim, uses the left hand, and has the soft touch.
Check that. He's got 11 points. T.J. Brown will take it to the hole. T.J. Jones, rather.
No help that time on the ball screen by Louisiana. Jones all the way to the rim. A little high-low action.
Jones with 13. Goes down low to Akuba, and he gets the twisting left-hander to go. Akuba now with 13.
And King with those 4 fouls, maybe not wanting to foul that time. Not playing as tough a defense on Akuba. And again, with the left hand, the big fella with the finish.
Mart looks for the drive. He'll stop and shoot, and he'll hit.
Tough move.
Rayshawn Mart now with 23 points. Came in averaging 18. 3-ball from the right side. That's for Greg Williams. He's got 2 of those tonight. Came in shooting 62.5% outside the arc. And he is 2 for 4 tonight.
That's got to be a missed assignment. Somebody didn't know they had Williams. He's too wide open. He'll knock that down. Timeout, Xavier.
T.J. Jones calls the timeout and might have rolled up an ankle. He's going to go hobbling toward the
preseason award watch list as the top mid-major player in America.
Junior from Montgomery, Alabama, transferred prior to last season from the University of Portland. Rayshawn Mart on the drive. He'll kick it back out. Richard looks for an opening. Cross-court pass to Mart. And shot clock's going to expire before he can get the shot off. And
yep, you love that as a coach, definitely a college coach, to get a shot clock violation. That means you get to your assignments, you contest shots, you make them make an extra pass, and they do not get a shot attempt at possession. That's big.
13 turnovers for Xavier, 12 for the Cajuns. As Williams on the drive, in and out, no good, but Jordan Brown is there for the putback. Brown's got 15. Check that, 17.
You can see how shifty Greg Williams is. He gets to the paint, can't finish, but forces help, which allows Brown to clean it up.
Lance Williams right in front of the Xavier bench. Being guarded by Ty Harper, who's checked in for Louisiana. Long three balls up and in. Mekhi Richard has his second of the night. He's got 14.
Sometimes good offense is better than good defense. Louisiana right where they were supposed to be, and that's a contested three. And just able to knock it down. That's a nice shot.
Harper on the drive. He'll take it to the basket and draw the foul. Ty Harper. He extends the Cajun lead back to 16. Mart gets a screen, gives it off to Wells, and now back to Richard's hands. Just made a long three a minute ago. Now he'll go cross court again to Mart. His deep three, that's no good. Williams comes away with the rebound. Down low to Brown. Turn around on the baseline, no good. Fight for the loose ball. Mart comes away with it. Long three by Richard again. That one's no good, but on the putback, no good again by Wells. And again, Williams cleans it up. Garnett tries to go cross court to Harper, knocked away. It will stay with Louisiana.
Boy, the Raging Cajuns' defensive intensity the last 3 or 4 possessions has been outstanding. They're getting to every shooter, contesting shots. They're going to knock some down, but a lot of times if you can get a hand in their face or make them put it on the floor, get them out of rhythm, you can force them to miss shots.
Williams inbounds to Brown. He'll leave it back for Williams. The corner, it's Garnett. Kentrell Garnett. That little set shot three-pointer. But he's very effective with it, shooting over 40% this year.
And it's a quick release, too. He doesn't need much room. Close out was soft with hands down, and he's knocking it down.
Mart has that one come up short. Kuba has the board. He's got 7 of those. That's the stay with Louisiana with 21 on the shot clock. And it looks like Louisiana the next Saturday will be hosting the Sun Belt Conference Championship game for the first time in school history. That'll be a December 4th game, scheduled for 2:30. Tickets are on sale. Ball is knocked away from Williams, and it will be a held ball, alternating possession. It'll go to the Gold Rush.
Brown posting up that time, calling for it inside, but they sent help, so Greg Williams decided not to throw it. The ball knocked away. It'll go over to the Gold Rush.
Both teams with 13 turnovers in the ball game tonight. Richard will leave it for Mart. Corey Wells on the drive. Cross-court pass is knocked away, but right into the hands of Cameron Wells. Jumpers put up, 15-footers up and good by Corey Dunning. The Lafayette High products got 5.
I'm sure Louisiana may be in a matchup zone, and Xavier trying to attack that weak side. They've thrown a lot of skip passes across court to put up some threes and to attack closeouts. So maybe a little change of defenses there by Coach Marlin.
Kuba has it knocked away by Dunning. He will leave it for Harper as Harper goes down low to Brown. And a foul is going to be called against Corey Wells with 6 boards tonight.
Kobe Julian waiting at the table. I think he's going to get Brown out. So Brown just so happened to miss the free throw and stays in the game.
Cameron Wells runs down the loose ball.
I used to do that too, Dan.
Yeah, but you didn't miss very many.
Nope. Not when the game was on the line, but I'd miss one to stay in the game, I promise you.
Mekhi Richard hands it off to Dunning. He'll take the jumper off iron, and Garnett comes away with the rebound. Brown outside. A little bit out of control on that one as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's pleading with his coach to maybe go back in, but I know they want to take care of him, make sure they have him for the long haul this season. The local product went to Lafayette Christian Academy with Greg Williams and teammates, and comes back home. Has a nice night tonight. 13. Unfortunate that he tweaked that ankle.
Xavier's got 2 weeks off after this game, or they'll play again on December 4th, a home game. It's Crowley's Ridge as the long three-pointer by Rayshawn is all fired. And just a reminder, Xavier came in 6-1. They'll still be 6-1 after this game because this is listed as an exhibition for the Gold Rush, and Greg Williams loses.
That right hand tips it, and it does go off of Greg Williams into the backcourt for a turnover. Trajan Wesley in for Williams.
Cajuns have played the first 3 games without their returning point guard, Brian Ayers. The junior from Mexico, who was the starter at the point last year before he was hurt. Still hasn't seen any action this year, but expected to as soon as he's fully recovered. Inside shot, couple of times by Dunning. Gets knocked away, but Wells keeps fighting and puts back the offensive board. Wells has his first basket of the night.
Jalen Dalcourt comes from behind and blocks his former teammate's shot. I'm sure they'll talk about that after the game. 2 Lafayette High products.
Julian almost gets it taken away. Cross court to Garnett. He hits another one.
That's his spot.
Kentrell Garnett right in front of the Louisiana bench. He's got 6 on the night. He's 6 out of 12 this year from outside the arc.
Great pass by Julian, too, to find him in the corner.
Jumper put up by Corey Wells. That's no good. Wesley had the rebound, had it knocked away. Gold Rush players getting to get a little playing time as the free throw comes up short by Wesley. Williams will leave it for Dixon. Long cross-court pass. Check that. That was Ross on the pass. And Dixon on the other end. Got cut off by Julian. Put it in the hands of Smith with 6 on the shot clock. Drive inside. That's no good, but put back up and in by Lance Williams. The Baton Rouge product from St. Michael High gets his first basket. We're inside the final 90 seconds. Gay will hand it off to Garnett. Back to Gay. He'll launch the long 3. All fire, no good. Dixon, senior from Chicago, has the rebound. Quickly on the drive. Kick out. 3-pointers put up and good. Gary Smith, transfer from LSU Alexandria from just outside Baton Rouge and Prairieville. Gets his first points of the year. Inside jumpers all fired. Duguay with the rebound. Can't get the follow-up to go, and Joseph Scott has the rebound. We're inside the final 35 seconds. Shots put up and in by Lance Williams. He's got a couple of baskets here late. As the Gold Rush cutting it back to a 12-point deficit. Cajuns will have to air a shot. There's about a 2-second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. It's Wesley working against Gary Smith. He'll kick it back out to Julian. He'll pull it back out. Now take it to the basket. Leave it for Dalcourt, but Julian checks out. They'll inbound it to Smith. He'll take the long one right at the buzzer.